Hi everybody, guess what? It's time to barbecue again. We did the ribs the last time. This time we're gonna do the chicken, because it's time to eat.
Time to eat.
I've got them on the grill. I wanted to show you up close a great grill. We got it from JP's family. And this grill has a thermometer on it. And I try to get the chicken cooking or the temperature up to about 250, almost 300 degrees before I open it when I come out to check it. A lot of people just cook it with an open grill, and then I like to close it off a little bit. And I come out here every about 10, almost 5 to 10 minutes usually. I try not to just keep opening and closing it, you know, like I'm sending smoke signals to the Indians. Because trust me, we are not in Native American territory. And once I do that, when I close it and keep it closed for a while, it helps. You know me, I'm into keeping things inside the meat. I am a meatologist. I just feel that when people serve these dry meats, it's nasty. No booze, and you remember all the ingredients I showed that we put on the chicken, and it just sort of seals it in. While the meat is on the grill, however, and you can see there, it does flame up, because we're using some dark meat from the chicken, and dark meat tends to have a lot of fat in it, so it'll cause that flame up. This is a low flame. My grill is on low, and look at that fire. So I just add a little bit of water. My water has a little bit of vinegar in it, so I'm not totally getting rid of all my seasoning. And just in case, I have a little lemon juice out here to kind of help with extinguishing some of that real fiery kind of behavior with the grill, and also adding the flavor to the chicken. I also have with me out on the grill, in spite of the fact that I've seasoned the meat already, is some Lowry seasoning salt. Just getting that going. And a little bit of pepper, little plain red pepper. And I'm gonna what I'm doing is I'm gonna move the pieces in the back of the grill where the flame is really big. And I'm gonna bring them up front and give some of our other friends a chance to be in the back and to get that fire and that really hot heat and temperature to cook the meat, right? And chicken is very, very, it's very, very tricky. You really got to kind of play around with the chicken. You don't want bloody meat when they cut it open. You want it to be cooked all the way through. So I try to make sure, like look at that, that's really turning out good. That's a thigh, and that looks delicious. Yeah, so now that we brought in our first batch off the grill, this is the secret from the alleyways of Watts, from the kitchens of Compton. When you bring the meat off the grill, you want to leave a little bit of time left that it could have cooked and put it in this oven. And when you get it in that oven, what it does is you don't have to necessarily caramelize the outside like most people do of the meat. You cover it with a little bit of aluminum foil. Your seasonings are already savoring and kind of boiling on in there. And then you put it in the oven really high. I put it in at almost 400, and in about 20 minutes I'll turn it down. What that's going to do is that's going to help provide the cooking moisture that I like inside meat. Most people do not do that. They don't focus on that. And usually their meat is dry and nasty, and people just taste a little salt on it and don't let the cook know. This tastes salty and kind of decent, but it's dry. And we are against dry chicken here at It's Time to Eat. And once we get that brown sugar in there, then we're just putting in, we're gonna put the sauce in. We add it in. And part of getting the sauce right is it enhances the beauty and the flavor of the meat. I treat meat, when I cook meat, like it's the alpha and the omega of being in the kitchen. JP is a vegetarian, no comment. I plead the mission statement of Black Man with Hands Production when we start talking about food around in JP's ass. Also, one of my secret ingredients for the sauce is mustard. And ladies and gentlemen, look who just stepped in. I can't believe it. She just got here. This is Elizabeth. Bye, Elizabeth.
Bye.
Get the stuff ready for the salad, slave. No, just kidding. We have finally taken our last portion of chicken off the grill. This is the done meat before it is dunked in the sauce. Liz, can you give me a saucer? I'm going to sample a piece with Elizabeth here. Liz, if you could give me a fork. I want you to see the inside to let you know that, see that moisture there? See that? That's not dry and nasty. See? There's no booze in my food. This is not dry and nasty. And now I'm going to cut off one hunk for Elizabeth and then another one for myself. This is a thigh. People normally cannot manage a thigh like that, and it's still on the bone. But because of the moisture and how I do this, it works really well. So now Liz and I are both going to come over to some sauce. Muy caliente. It's going to be very hot. You're supposed to dip it in the sauce first. Now you got to mess it up. Here, I don't want your fork in there. She's crazy. And then we will put it on this. Liz, come on over here and get some of the sauce. Go. Dip it on there. Gotcha. Don't burn me.
Thank you, Master.
Now taste it. I'm going to put this in my mouth. And I want to taste it. Lord have mercy! What do you think?
It's very good.
It's delicious.